For this replay, we're checking on the progress of our friend Spectrum here. Originally came into the Discord and the YouTube channel about goldish. Now I think we're hitting into plat more, maybe right on the cusp of gold and plat. Sent this replay in, said he played a very mechanical player, but he was focusing on playing clean over fast. So we'll see what he means by that, and we'll see what maybe we can pick out and help Spectrum with. Kickoff is great start. Unfortunate our opponents fake kicked off, so it kind of countered it. Already a good aerial, but heavy first touch from our opponent. So these are the touches we look for. If we're defending an air dribble in ones, we have to be very certain that we can get to this ball. So probably challenging early when they already are touching the ball a bunch. Probably not the best play. Maybe if we were in twos, that would be the better play, just to get the ball off them. But in ones, we need to be a little bit more patient. So once we see a heavy touch like this, we lick our chops. We get ready to go attack this ball, because it's going to take a lot of boost and a lot of time for them to get back to it. Spectrum does a good job. Plays it to the side. I've probably been more aggressive, but that's okay. Tries to go for his own little air dribble, but I don't like it. Realistically, the way that everything's kind of pushing, we're going to air dribble this towards the wall, right? Maybe if he was able to cut it back, it would work out, but just too risky of a play for once, I think. Especially at this rank, it's just too risky. Once we get, high champ GC and we get really, really good at that kind of stuff, maybe then we can do that, but I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't at this rank, at least. Alright, this guy is just playing around. So yeah, just cut the distance here. Totally fine. Get a little closer. I like that you didn't, super full Sonic into this, just because, that's how you miss. Especially when they're being so slow. Very awkward overall. I think Boss just didn't know how to handle the situation. So he gets like a little musty. Yeah, the early challenge isn't what we want to do. This guy, realistically, yes, he is doing some mechanical stuff, but he's not doing anything threatening, right? So just let him flail around and do that crap on the side of the field. Let's protect our net and be a little more conscious of that. So we do overcommit. He gets it past us. Get a goal scored on us. Not the end of the world. Kickoff's a little slower there. He faked again, which, very nice save. Now we're playing aggressive. Take a cut. Nice. Dribble was a little awkward, but I like the idea for sure. Recovery also is a little awkward, but we're trying to get back. We have a lot of time. We know this guy's just gonna freestyle and do stupid stuff. So tries to go for a musty, or no, just a regular flipper set. Glad he missed. Yeah, let's just play slightly farther back, right? So if we're ever playing players like this, you just let them do this crap. Just slowly follow behind them. Always make sure you are between yourself, the ball, and the goal, right? Make sure you're always in the middle of the goal and the ball. And just let them take this crap, because eventually they're just going to flip, they're going to do all this stuff, and then they're going to run out of boost and fall to the ground, and the ball is just going to bounce out to the middle. And we could score, right? This is the very try-hard, no-fun way. Like, I mean, if you're good at freestyling, you could freestyle with them and stuff, but, like, if you're not, you're playing ranked and you just want to, like, try to win to get your rank up, I would play just a little farther back, never let them get the ball past me, and score a bunch of easy goals. Missed the open net, but that's okay. I probably would recover back to the ground after this, right? Once we get this ball away from us, moving this fast, realistically, we're not going to get back to it in time in the air. We just need to get to the ground. You also wasted all your boost, and by then it's going to be really hard to recover. At that point, just get back to the ground. Let's get boost. Reposition. So we're giving Boss a lot of time, so we should be expecting something in the air, something crazy. We see him kind of mess it up. Let's push. Yep, get closer, get closer. He's not very good at dribbles. He is not very good at dribbles. When I see that in ones, I see them struggle to do dribbles a lot. I'm going to do what Spectrum did. He got really close, and then I'm just going to insta-challenge him. insta challenge them. Try not to do it where they're super deep, like you know, on the back wall. Don't insta challenge them there. But when you get like to this like 1/4 mark on the field, insta challenge him. Insta challenge him. Take the ball away from him. Don't let him mess around and actually set something up. Goes for a pinch. He actually has a nice pinch, but it doesn't do anything because he can't recover. And then yes, just push the ball towards their net. You did try to follow, and it was awkward because the ball was just moving too fast. So that's just a bad setup for it, for what you tried to do. Great setup for just shooting it. So this is a shot, but like jumping and trying to aerial and try to catch up to it with only 17 boost, you're not gonna do it. So it's unrealistic thinking you could get to the ball in time. But the dude straight up whiffed, so it's all good. Another fake challenge. Ooh, never want to roll it on the fake challenge like that. I always want to keep it in the air. And we missed the boost, so that's unfortunate. But yes, insta challenge him. No boost, so it was a slow insta challenge. But yeah, he's bad at dribbling. Don't let him set nothing up. Uh-oh. So don't let him set nothing up. We always want to try to keep it so we don't want to get backwards here, right? So like, yes, we want to insta challenge him, but like, we're too far away to do that now at this point. And when he does get the ball on top of his car, we do have to respect it, right? We can't just insta challenge now, especially since we're too far away. But you never want to get backwards and stop yourself like this. Just stick in this position here. Stick with your car facing this way and just stay there. And once he pops it up and jumps like this and does this weird thing, like, there's no danger, especially if we're already facing the other way. Like, we just play it away. Good touch. I like it. You're aggressive, but the setup was bad, right? We didn't hit the brakes, so we have a lot of momentum moving forward. We just need to hit the brakes just slightly, just to slow down our momentum a little bit, so we can stick behind this ball more. But your momentum's going too far forward, so we can't rise fast enough to stay behind this ball. We end up touching it like backwards almost. So let's get back. Too late to insta challenge. Now we just take our L. Yes, beautiful. It was too late to insta challenge there. We had gotten too far away. So just taking your L and just trying to make the save is the best play there. Now don't chase him up this wall. Let him go off the wall. Yep, let him do all this stuff. And then look, yes. Beautiful. That's all it is. Like, if you're a gold and or plat, like if you're truly a gold or a plat and you're trying to freestyle and do this shit, good for you, because you're probably trying to get better and you probably will get better than everybody, but like, you're not getting better at, like, you know, the core mechanics of the game, which it looks like you're lacking in. Like, you're not getting better at shooting, you're not getting better at dribbling, you're just getting better at, you know, touching the ball, getting a flip reset, and then doing nothing with it. Which you need to do and eventually get better at it, but maybe one's the place to do it? I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it, because you should always practice that stuff. But like a competitive one setting, probably not the place. Good, I mean, just patient. He hit it right into you. Well, let's get the counter. So obviously this guy is just practicing other stuff. I find it annoying, but you know, that is what it is. By the way, beautiful way to counter this fake kickoff. He hasn't gone for a kickoff all game. So, oop, I went the wrong way. So just hitting the ball really hard like this, playing at top ends, like, beautiful, really, it really is. Another thing you could do is possibly dribble that ball. Try to get the ball on top of your car, double jump, pop, or flick it, actually. Both okay options. Alright, he faked again. Heavy touch. Play to the side, which is totally good. He's gonna own goal? Almost. Dude, that's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, the guy, he has poor control overall. And then he tries all this fancy stuff. It's like, I don't know. For me, I'd like to see the ball go in the net once. I don't know. But we're good here. We gotta get a little boost pads, which is fine. He's just gonna play it to the side of the wall anyway, so we know that. Tried for a pinch, but we're obviously back in time. Okay touch, a little off, but that's just a mechanical thing. I actually like playing wall defense here. He gets his little wimpy musty, but nothing really happens from it. At this point, I mean, if we're tryharding, realistically, we just let this guy keep doing this stuff, and he just kills the clock and never scores. So if that's the try-hard way to do this, we can be a little bit, we can be aggressive too, and just keep trying to push the ball upfield and go fast. Is this casuals? I think this is casuals actually, so it makes more sense why this guy is freestyling and doing all this stuff, because he's legit practicing. Which is, honestly, if you're doing this in casuals, I change my whole tone about it. This is totally fine. Totally fine. And that's just a nice goal for Spectrum to end it out. Overall, I mean, we're talking about how to beat people who are good at freestyling and doing all that other stuff. Those aerial plays. You really just gotta get their patterns down. Like what are they really good at? If they go for an air dribble, like in certain spots, will they actually put it into your goal? We saw a lot with this teammate, his opponent. The answer was no. Like, he took it off the wall. We weren't really scared. So you just sit back and wait for them to hit it into you, and then you just score, right? So, you know, there's not a lot of value you can gather from this. I will say, Spectrum, you looked really good. I mean, there's just some consistency things, like I think I've talked in the past with you, that we just need to work on. Just getting a little bit more consistent with some other aspects, especially when the car is in the air. But overall, very solid replay. Yeah, you're probably gonna face people like this a lot, especially if you play casual ones. That's just what it's gonna be. So thank you, Spectrum, for sending it in.